Oh, we can see, yeah, look at the barrel.
Oh, perfect. Oh, great.
Good. Oh my God, my fucking manager. Look, this is so fucking good. So I have to wait for my floor log. Hey guys, welcome back to my page. It's vals2badd, and this is
OrganicLiving. Hi guys.
Hi. We decided to do a collaboration today, and we're gonna do our everyday spring fling,
Glowy,
you know,
glowy goddesses.
exactly, because we're glowy goddesses. So stay tuned, and if you want to see our looks, just keep on watching, okay, y'all? Isn't it so weird?
It is kind of weird. I'm like, I don't really know what this.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you. What primer are you gonna be using today?
So I'm going to actually be using the Natural Radiance from MAC. I have really dry skin and dehydrated skin, so it really helps me balance those two.
Nice. Can we see how it looks?
Absolutely. So the primers I'm going to be using are the MAC Prep and Prime. It's going to be the Natural Radiance and also the Moisture Infusion from MAC. I'm going to mix those. This one's going to be for hydration. This one's going to be to help balance the dry and dehydrated spots as well to give me a nice glowy look. What primers are you going to be using?
I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer here, and I'm also going to be combining it with the Replenishing Post-Shave Balm from Nivea. These two. And for oily skin, I feel like it's a great combination for me. And I'm going to be using a Morphe flat brush to apply my primer.
I love warming it right on the back of my hand, taking it in, smoothing it in there.
You use your hands?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I have really sensitive eyes, and I really like to get in there and hydrate underneath the eyes with the primer as well. I did use an eye cream, Fast Response from MAC. If you guys know any eye cream that you recommend, I am completely open to it. Just comment down below.
So when did you start wearing makeup?
I started wearing makeup probably when I was like 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a little late.
Yeah.
For how experienced you are, I'm surprised.
Crazy. But I was doing hair, so
Oh,
I was
yeah,
always
right,
like doing
right.
something.
That is right. Well, you're beautiful no matter what, girl.
Thank you.
You got it going on.
When did you start wearing makeup?
So I was in a few weddings when I was younger. I would say the first time I had a full face of makeup, I was 9 years old as a bride, flower girl. Yeah, with lipstick and a little bit of powder and everything. And I was also a cheerleader growing up, so we wore makeup, the glitter and everything. But I would say my first main experience was me purchasing my makeup and really getting into the groove.
Yeah.
16, 17 years old, same like you.
Yeah.
But I've been wearing makeup for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing my face first because sometimes, especially when I do a wing liner, I feel like my face is a canvas, and I like to put my face makeup on, like my powder and my foundation on first. And she's actually gonna do her.
I'm gonna do my eyes first, so you guys are gonna see the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eye with a little bit of the Benefit Primer. I don't remember the exact name. I did receive a sample. I've been really looking for a really great primer to help lock in the color and help with the decreasing. So just comment below if you guys have any suggestions on what I should possibly try. And for the exact name, we'll probably just have to link that as well.
And for my smile lines, my previous video, I featured the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC Cosmetics. I have a really deep smile line, and I feel like this concealer prevents that from happening, prevents the cracking over the day or throughout the day, and really keeps my foundation and my face intact. And it, like I said, it's not the right. I mean, this is NW35. It is 2 shades fairer than my usual tone, but it blends in perfectly with my foundation.
So I'm gonna go with my Morphe M503 brush. I really like it because it's like a tapered blending brush. And I'm gonna put a little bit of, I'm gonna be using the Tarlet in Bloom palette. I just really love this palette because it has really nice warm shades, which really goes well with all skin tones and really good for spring and summer, especially because we're doing a glowy look. I'm gonna focus in on a little bit of this shade right here. This is called Firecracker and Funny Girl. Those are gonna be like the most shimmers I'm gonna use. And I'm actually gonna be using Rebel, Leader, a little bit of everything in there. All right guys, so I actually switched my brush to the 224 MAC blending brush. I need something actually bigger to get into my crease. And I'm using the Sweetheart in this lighter brown shade.
The foundation I'm going to be applying today is the MAC Matchmaster SPF 15 foundation, and this is a color 8. It actually, I think I used last time I had this, I had an 8.5.
Oh, 8.5?
8.5, yeah, but this is the 8, and it works still works pretty well.
Yeah. Well, you know, it has that like binding serum inside where it actually binds to the skin, and it also has like a memory, so it kind of takes on the color of your skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll match bounce right, I guess.
Yeah.
Or the brush I'm gonna be using today is the BH Cosmetics 117 brush. It is a flat kabuki brush, and I feel like this works really well with foundation. During the summer and the spring, it's warmer, so I tend to use less foundation just because my skin is so oily, and this is what I'm gonna be using today.
After going in with that Sweetheart light brown, I'm gonna go in with Rebel, which is a little bit warmer to add a little bit more definition to crease. I'm gonna be switching back and forth from the Morphe M503 brush and the 224 from MAC.
You're good. You're doing really good.
Oh, thank you.
Really.
He was born to slay,
Honey. Okay.
I really like that guy. He was like, I eat cornbread and collard greens, bitch. I was like, yes! That's what I eat. Man.
You don't eat no collard. You don't eat
Yes, I do.
You're eating cornbread right now still? I thought you were diet.
But you know, I had something yesterday. I told you we had a chili cook-off. So my mom made
I don't know why I didn't get it.
Girl, I know, I'm so sorry. You sure could have. It was so good. I really love to get into my crease and really define them as much as possible. I like to have a strong indentation. I don't have really that crease look, so I really like to define that.
I'm going to be going in with my Dual Finish powder by Lancome and the shade 530 Suede. And the brush I'm going to be using is my Artis Elite Oval 10 brush, the Smoke Edition.
So also with a summer look like this, you don't want anything too tailored, too defined. So I'm gonna be blowing out a little bit of the color more towards the end of my brow.
And so I'm moving on to my eyes. We got Slowpoke over here. Just kidding. I'm gonna be using the black behind the scenes eye primer for my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna use my fingers to prime my eyes. Usually I would use a brush, but whatever.
I'm gonna go in with that firecracker color that I was mentioning earlier, and I'm gonna tap that red all over my eyelid. And I'm also using this is the, oh, I don't even remember what brush it is, it's so sad. It's 239. I use those. Brushes. I'm gonna be using the MAC, it's a little bit warped. This is old as shit. I still remember. I'm gonna use the MAC 239 brush to pack this color.
I'm going to be using MAC Bamboo eyeshadow, and to pack the color on, I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics 119 brush.
I'm going to go right on top with Funny Girl to add a little bit of highlight to the eyelid.
So for my liner today, I'm going to be using the Inglot 77 eyeliner gel, and the brush I'm using that with is a small angled brush from Morphe. And this collection, I believe this is from the vegan. This is the vegan collection from Morphe.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Lights Camera Lashes mascara, just to give my eyes some definition and prep them for my lashes. I really love this mascara because it really defines the lashes and it brings them out. I like to really go right underneath the lash line, go like a small back and forth motion and push up.
So I remember last spring and summer I had a really thick eyeliner. I mean, like my liner was like thick like this, and it was even thicker.
Ooh, that's bomb.
I made it even thicker, but it was just like a nice goddess bronzy look that I had.
It's hella pretty.
You almost see the finishing touches in just a few.
It's so pretty.
Thanks, babe. What are your favorite brands?
My favorite brand right now is the Cover FX foundation.
Nice.
This shit is everything.
You're gonna be putting that on for us today?
Yes.
Assuming?
I'm gonna definitely apply this on. This is just a really great foundation. I think this is actually gonna be my summertime foundation because it's super hydrating, yet it has a natural finish and it's oil-free foundation, which is good for the people who have oily skin but still have a too.
Hi.
All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a second. I'm gonna go in and color correct underneath these eyes. I'm gonna go in and color correct right underneath my eyes with this MAC Pro Concealer Palette. This is in the medium deep. I'm gonna use this orange shade right here.
So over the summer and over the spring, my eyelids tend to get a little, greasy, of course, because my skin is so oily. And the eyeliner that works, I mean, I use gel liner first as a base and then, like, you know, as a guide, but the eyeliner that works so well is the Milani Everlast eyeliner. The consistency is, honestly, I can't even, it's disgusting, the consistency. I just really don't recommend it because it almost feels like black tar, but it lasts on. It's waterproof, and I'm telling you, it does not move. It's really, really, really good drugstore eyeliner.
I'm using my Real Techniques beauty sponge to apply my color correcting concealer. This is so soft, guys. This is so soft. I was just telling vals2badd that literally this was how it looked before. This is a dirty beauty blender. Don't judge me, it's really nasty. And literally I wash it with a little bit of Dawn soap underneath the sink and just squeeze it like so, and it came out spotless. And this thing is so soft. It's actually softer now than it is before you wash it. So highly recommend this one. It's like $10 at Ulta for 2.
Yeah, that's not bad. And you can purchase it at Walmart, I believe, for like, well, I mean, I guess it's a little more, but it's $6.66. No, not $6.66. Yeah, the price was $6.66. No, I was like, Jesus Lord.
Oh God. Oh God.
We're not kidding.
So now I'm gonna go in after color correcting it. I like to let it sit for just maybe 30 seconds so it can really mold into the skin. I'm gonna go in with that foundation that I was talking about earlier. This is the Cover FX in G90. This is so beautiful and golden and bronzy. I really recommend it for your summer looks. It's beautiful.
Okay, y'all. So the lashes I'm going to be applying, I've worn them with these. I mean, I'm telling you, this is probably my 15 wear. This is probably like the 15th time I've worn these. It's a combination of the Appeal Cosmetics lashes, the Bold, and the House of Lashes Bambi. I love those lashes together. I feel like it's a very, very nice natural mink look, and those are the type of lashes I really like to wear every day. Lash glue that I'm going to be using today is the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. It looks like this. This adhesive is really sticky and it dries very fast, so just keep in mind. The thing about these new, like, you know, brush adhesives are that when they start to dry, they turn a different color. And the color that this turns like a blue, kind of aqua green. So just be aware that when it starts to turn colors, it's time to apply.
By the way, guys, if you live in the LA area, I'd highly recommend going to Namie's, going to, I forgot what the other one's called, but they have all these great brands that you see online, and they're for really great prices. If you're a makeup artist or cosmetologist, you're able to receive a discount, and you can get all those goodies there in the store. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult buying things online because you don't know how it looks. You can try it there, they have it. Oh my God, this is deja vu. This is deja vu!
How?
Oh my God, even you saying that! Oh my God!
You didn't ever wear this rubber before.
I know, isn't this crazy? I had deja vu. Fucking Jesus. Oh, cursing the same God.
Thanks.
Lord,
And the mascara that I'm going to be using is the Extreme Lashes Mascara by Joe Moselli. My favorite mascara outside of the Better Than Sex by Too Faced. This is great mascara. It's pretty pricey, but it's worth it. Check out your local lash stylist. I'm sure she has this to offer for you, or you could just check online.
I'm gonna go ahead and conceal with a little bit of the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. I'm gonna take that same sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna tap that into the skin. So then I'm gonna go in and conceal with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in shade Caramel. I love this stuff. Oh my Lord, it's so good. It's everything.
Summer days just sing around when the sun goes down. I'll be ready to party.
Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to apply my lashes. I'm just using some local beauty supply lashes, Red Cherries. I had a friend come over to my house recently and I love them on her. So I just went ahead and picked up some, and I think they're really pretty and they're fresh looking for spring and summer. I'm gonna be applying it with my dual glue adhesive. I really love the stick version of it because it lasts longer, honestly, and it's a lot more tacky, and I like the tackiness of it.
Okay, so last summer I was swore by the BH Cosmetics 10 Color Palette Camouflage Concealer. I still love this. I like to use this on brides and special occasions just because this concealer is definitely very creamy, but the coverage is great, and I feel for the summertime it is very opaque and thick, and that's great, especially for somebody that has oily skin. I like that coverage. I'm gonna be combining two colors together. Let's see. I'll use this color right here and this color here.
Oh, I know it's like
Yeah, I think you were a little younger. I was like freshman when that song first came out.
Boo boo. That don't mean nothing.
You were way younger.
Don't let the smoke taste fool you.
Okay, guys. So I actually blended the concealer with my finger a little bit, but for the rest, I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown foundation brush to just get underneath my eye, and more of a precise blend.
So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set my foundation. First, I'm gonna use the Studio Fix powder, and this is gonna be an NC45. I'm gonna focus this more underneath my eyes and in the more lighter spots of my skin. Because I don't like a full mattifying look, I only apply powder in certain areas. I'm gonna be using my fluffy brush from MAC. I forget the number of this one too. This is the 168 from MAC. I actually have to use a little tip of it, kind of just get in there. Go in now and set my foundation with a little bit of the Laura Mercier's, her translucent powder.
I'm gonna set my concealer with this Smashbox Photo Set Press Powder. I've never used this before, but I've had it forever, and let's give it a whirl.
I'm going to be using Sun Power and Give Me Sun. These are really great bronzers. The Sun Power is a really red tone, which is really good for the summer and spring. It really adds a lot of color. And I'm gonna use Give Me Sun as my base to start warming me up, and it's just a really fair tone for my skin. I'm gonna go in with this really gray fluffy brush. I purchased this from Inside of the Alley in LA, so it's not a brand, it's no brand, but it's great. I've been having it for a few years and I love it.
So the most significant part of this look, I feel, when I wore it last spring, was the under eye eyeshadow that I used. And the shadow that I used was from this Smashbox Blue Eyes palette. It's a Photo Op Eye Enhancing palette for blue eyes. Obviously I do not have blue eyes, but never stopped a girl. And I just apply it in my waterline and underneath my waterline. It can get a little tricky, but it looks beautiful. I have a little bit of a crease, and I bring it down to underneath my crease. And what you want to do with this eyeshadow is drag it and mold it underneath your liner. Last spring, this was my absolute every single day. Every single day. Every single day.
That's great. I'm gonna go back in and add some definition to my eyes right underneath my waterline.
So I am done with my eyes, and it looks a little, it looks different because I don't have any bottom mascara, but that's the look. I wanted the bottom of my eyes to really stand out, and the inner corners of my eyes to stand up and look very bronze. And honestly, it worked for me last summer and spring, and I'm gonna keep it up without the mascara on the bottom. And
it's great.
It was pretty, but it's actually pretty expensive, almost like $30. I was kind of surprised. I was like, real techniques, what y'all do?
I'll be using the Becca Champagne Pop right on the higher points of my cheeks, a little bit above my brow. Cupid's bow, you know how that goes.
And to highlight, I'm going to be using MAC's Cheeky Bronze. I'm going to be applying it with my Sable Morphe fan brush.
And I'm also going to be applying it with my Morphe M601 brush.
Ooh, honey. Bronze, bronze, bronze. I love bronze. You know, even though I have oily skin and I like to go for a matte look, the thing about summer and spring is that you can get away with all this highlight, hunty.
You really can.
I swear, no one tells you nothing.
They don't tell you nothing. A really nice trick I learned from one of my old coworkers, if you take a little bit of any highlight or bronze color that you're using, and you pop it right above the eyebrow, that's way too much. Dim all that on the other eyebrow. So what you want to do is take your fan brush, a very small amount, and you want to add a little bit right above the eyebrow. It gives the look that you just had a fresh wax or that you added concealer on top, but you really didn't. So it adds light to the face and light to the brow. It gives you a nice even look.
Let's see.
How do you like it?
Oh my god, it looks beautiful.
I really love going in with the highlight, adding it a little bit right underneath that nice bronzy look. It doesn't leave with a sharp line, but it has you really nice and soft. It looks like a contour. We just warmed it up a little bit.
I'm gonna be using Film Noir just to warm up my cheeks a little bit. I'm using this Sephora Tools of the Trade powder brush. I'm just gonna do a little dash. It's dark. This is what I usually contour with, but I'm not gonna contour. I said I just wanna warm up my cheeks just a tad bit. So I'm just gonna dash it just a little lightly. Give myself a little bit of color. My Film Noir warmth.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this really nice, it's kind of like a raspberry warm shade, something a little bit different that we didn't use on the eyes, but still in the same family, right in my tear duct area.
I am done with my face, so I'm gonna use the same NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I just got this LA Splash Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Tiramisu. I'm gonna try that out. I didn't use that last year, but I'm gonna try this out because it seems like a nice color that I would wear over the spring and summer.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip. This is waterproof, guys. I love, live, and die by this. This is a great lip liner. It's really good for the warmer skin tones. You can pair with any nudes that you have and it looks great.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My mom just told me, hold up, I think I'm gonna play her from the front.
Oh! Hey, God is in our favor.
Honey, he is.
Yeah.
Amen.
I'm gonna use the Sephora 2. We're just twinning today. We didn't plan this.
We didn't plan
But
it. Y'all know I was using this all last summer, honey. So we're just sisters, you know? That's what
We're
it is.
sisters.
Okay? Okay.
And then I'm gonna actually use the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Athens from NYX as well.
Okay, let's apply. So I'm gonna be using this Sephora cream lip stain in the center of my lips as an ombre. You guys have seen me do this plenty of times in my videos.
So I'm gonna go in with the NYX. I'm gonna go in with Athens first, and I'm just gonna apply that right on top of the lip liner, but more focusing on the center. By the way, guys, this was my first time using this. I brought this product from vals2badd, so I think that I'm gonna go and purchase this because I'm really liking it.
And I purchased that at the IMAX, and I believe retail it's like $8. You can purchase it at like Charlotte Russe, Target, and a few other stores, or even on their website, of course.
All right, guys, so this is the final look. How do you guys like it?
What do you think?
A nice summer glow. Are we glowing? Are we shining bright like a diamond?
Yes, honey. Are we Nubian goddesses?
Are we Nubian goddesses?
Well, yes.
Well, let us know down in the comments below. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Let us know. Once again, I am Organic Living, and this is
Vals2badd. Thanks y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.
Ciao.